Hi, buddy. Reverend Michael, Sinister Sidney, and Killer Kid. It is September 30th. We open tomorrow. Few things left to finish up. We've actually done pretty good. It rained pretty good last night, so we need to go around and check and see how we hold up in the rain. And that's because it's probably going to rain, it's 4 o'clock today? So we've got a couple hours to do what we can do and get her cleaned up and all that. Tomorrow, before opening, we're only going to have a couple hours of no rain before opening to do or finish up, so it's the final stretch. It's the final countdown, yeah!
Welcome to Sinister Sidney.
So ain't it always the case? Day before we open, just had a rainstorm last night. Gonna get more tonight. But anyway, day before we open, so we're walking through, we're doing final cleanups, just checking everything. And I go to plug in my main line electrical. That's one, if you guys remember from a few videos ago, we had to replace the line on. And it pops. Shit. Went around, just spent about 2 hours trying to find out the problem. Had a bad plug. Brand new plug. But it was causing a fault. So it kept popping it. Anyway. So yeah, ain't that always the case though? I got limited time. I got a couple hours before it starts to rain again. Limited time. And I have a major catastrophe. Electrical. And this is like the main line that it was causing to die out. The front half of the haunt, basically. So anyway, getting her fixed, and we'll get moving forward again. All right, problem rectified. We have power again. That leaves me 2 hours till the rain starts to finish up all the other crap that I got going for today. We'll get it done. So, funny story. Went down to get the mail today, and I've got a letter from the city. And it's a building permit. Blank, empty building permit. Thinking, what the heck? Didn't build anything. And I see this little post-it note. Fence on 1310 Fillmore without building permit. That split rail fence that we put up. First off, it'd be 1308, not 1310, but it didn't even occur to me that I would have to get a building permit to put up that decorative fence around the parking lot. So I filled it all out and took it up to the city and really confused them because it's got 2 spots in it. Cost for materials and cost for labor. Well, both were 0 because we used reclaimed split rail and we did it ourselves. So they're looking at it, they're like, what do we charge them for it? And I said, how about $10? They said, okay. So I gave them $10 and filed the permit. All right, so that was another takeout of time that I didn't expect to have to do. Anyway, so I'm down here in the Witches Trail, and I had to replace now you can't really see it, I had to replace the fire lights for the cauldron. We initially started out a few years ago with, twinkly orange lights in the great stuff. And once those went out, we went to the fairy lights. But now that they have these awesome flame bulbs, I just built a socket, popped one of those in there, and we're good to go. So now I have to go up and get my animatronic, the Huntress, and it's going to go behind this tree, and it's a pop-out. It pops out to the right, so I got to clear a little space and put it up here, and we'll set that up. Okay, so first animatronic on my stage is set. There he is right there. Now look how real this looks. Look how real that looks. I love the voice box. All right, I got my my animatronic down in the witch's aisle along with the firelights done. Moved on to the playground. Got Bridget hung. It's a little swinging girl, one of our first ones that we got. She doesn't work anymore, but she hangs on the swing. And then I went to unload Sam, who we had last year, and we had up, and pulled out all the parts, and we're missing his 2 leg braces. Probably ended up in another box, so I just gotta wait until I find those. So now I moved on to the stage, putting together my reaper. Rain is holding off a little bit. Gave me a couple more hours, so I'm working as quick as I can. All right, reaper is set up. Now this is one of my favorite animatronics, like ever. Unfortunately, last year, I don't know what was wrong with him, but he wasn't working right. Once he was plugged in for a few minutes, it wouldn't do right, but I do like him. This year he works.
You are mine. I shall devour your hopes, your dreams, and your very soul, leaving you with nothing but despair.
It's even better is I've got him up on double risers, so he's way up there. So yeah, he rivals the 12-foot skeleton, because I think he's 8-9 feet tall, and I've got him up another 2, 4, 6 feet. So he's up there. I like him. I like him a lot. And he does trigger walking clear out here.
There is no life in death. Give up that soul which is mine. Submit your corpse's shell to its rightful place, 6 feet underground.
Love that voice. There's one more up for the council. Got him bagged for the rain. Abe's got a cape. Got one more to go up here. And the council is complete. Now to bag her up. Sun is going down. I got a store run to make. A few last items. We leave that spot in the middle there for the actor who looks like an animatronic. Woohoo. Alright, on my way off to Shenandoah again. Through today's stuff, I found some essential needs that I need for finishing up things tonight. And the rain held off. Let me work all the way through the daytime hours, which was really, really cool. However, the clouds are rolling in. Excuse me, I'm expecting rain about another half hour, 45 minutes. Rain will start coming in. I can see oh, you can see the clouds out there too. See them? See them? Ooh, cool. We got lightning coming from the other direction. So anyway, one more trip. Shenandoah, by the way, is about 15 miles away every time that I have to do this. It's 15 to 17. I don't know, it's like a 20-minute trip each way. So, anyway, so it gives me a chance to sit, have a cigarette, and listen to some music, which is what I'm going to do now. Bye. So I did my little trip. Yeah, it's dark. And anyway, I had to take back roads out of Shenandoah because there was an accident up by the tracks and they have the highway shut off. So I'm traveling the back roads. Can you see me? Can you see me now? All right, so there's the cocoa stand at night. Added some lights to it. See into it. They got their little drop door. Of course, we'll have a fire going there. Dragon tunnels over there. Had to run in and get a little bit more electrical for setting things up in there. Set up finished up the cemetery a little earlier. Just added a few little heads and what have you. Zombified it a little. I love the blue versus the red. Also went over to the maze and fixed the chandelier lighting in there. It was too bright. We hung a new chandelier, and the little bitty lights they had in there were like 40 watts a piece, and it was way too bright. So I went and got me some, squirrel. Went and got some candelabras size night lights. Hey, it's getting dark. So now I'm going to head down to the ticket booth, make sure everything's good over there. Alright, so we open tomorrow. I think we got it pretty much taken care of. Some stuff we still got to wait till tomorrow to do. I still have to put out the audio and projector in the Hillbilly Shack. There's an hour. No big deal there. Touched up all the little things. We cleaned up all the paths. We're back to rain right now. That's going to go into morning. But tomorrow night looks okay. It should end fairly early morning, and then hopefully get a chance to dry up a little bit. And we'll open tomorrow, and it'll have a wonderful night. Now we are also competing with homecoming for the town. And then Saturday is Clorinda Band Days. So if we open Saturday, then we'll have a little bit of competition there. But honestly, from last year, our majority of our clientele isn't from Sidney anymore. It was initially, but you know, Sidney's only got 1,100 people. And those that are in our demographic, yeah, not that many. So we rely on pulling them in from the other towns and from Omaha and Lincoln and places out and about. Now it is opening night. For us, at least, that's never been a great night. It's kind of a warm-up night. But we'll find out. We're doing our advertising again. So, you know, who knows? We had a wonderful record-breaking turnout last year. So maybe we'll do it again. Hoping for it. I am just kind of yammering while it's raining before I got to walk the block and a half back to the house in the rain. So, you know what? I usually do well, not usually, but last year I did a night before live feed. So I think I'm going to do that too. So I'll end this one, and I'm going to go do a live feed. Check out my Mike Ross Facebook, and you can check that live feed out, see what's going on. See you in the funny pages.